we go. What is freaking up, everybody? Oh, today we got some chest going on. Just now leaving the house, had to put the camera, or my phone, since my phone is my camera for the time being, to charge. Carved up, and I'm freaking ready to do this. Today is gonna be this freaking mirror. It's gonna be the death of me. No, knock on wood for that. That's not. Lord willing, it doesn't happen. But I'll fix that later. For now, let's go ahead and talk about today's lift. I'm thinking today is gonna be a good back day. You know, you can never go wrong with pretty freaking nice back day. Specifically, I'm thinking we're gonna do some heavy upper lats to emphasize on the growth there, because I'm sure y'all have noticed in older videos that my upper lats aren't as developed as my lower lats, and kind of makes me mad that I'm not well rounded in that area. Some rowing movements, high row on the seated. Maybe some like you. I can't tell. A high bar row with a wider grip on the seated row. Some lat pull downs. Some you know single hand dumbbell rows. That sounds pretty nice too. But that aside, I'm gonna be joined by my buddy Austin today. I know I said in a video or two before that he'd be joining us. He didn't, but he will be with me today. So that's always a good thing to hear. As far as an update on anything, not really too crazy. Um, Finally got the okay or green light, how you call it, on a new job that I've been hoping to get. Very thankful for that. Which leads me into the verse of today, which is going to be Matthew 6 verse 33, which is seek first the kingdom of heaven, and all will be given unto you. And I myself struggle with distancing from God, as do I'm sure a lot of people do. But we got to remember that God, no matter what, is always going to be there, regardless if we're in a sinful state, or whether it be we're angry at Him for whatever may have happened in our life, via it be uh, the death of a loved one, unfortunately, or you lose your job. That's an example of mine. Just just about anything. Um, you can't really let your anger out on God. Yes, it does hurt knowing that, excuse me, it had to be done, but it only had to be done because it's only going to be the benefit of you. You know. As far as like my advice for that would be to focus on the good things in life. Of course, you got to focus on the bad because that's where we grow the most. But at the end of the day, it's really how you view it. If you view the negative as, oh, I got to focus on the negative because, oh, woe is me. That's really the mentality that a lot of people have, myself included, a lot of the time. Um, at the end of the day, you got to remember that God is with you. God will always be with you. And to be on that, there's a story that I really love that my mom and dad used to tell me when I was younger. It's called, well, it's not necessarily called this. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I've always called it the footprints in the sand. So the story goes as a king had recently just passed away. Noble king. He lived a good life. Yes, there were ups. Yes, there were downs. But that's just part of life. And in his final moments, he ends up being able to talk with God. And they're walking on a beach, walking side by side, and the man's looking around in the sky because the sky is showing his life, all good, all bad. And he looks back, because I mean, obviously, you're looking back on memories and you look behind you. He realizes that in the sand, every single time that his life started to get difficult or things weren't going his way, there would only be one set of footprints instead of two. And he asked God, Lord, why is it that every time something negative happened in my life, there's only one set of footprints? Is it so that you were abandoning me? And God's response was, no, my son. The reason there were only one pair of footprints is because I was carrying you through those hard times. Yes, they troubled you so, but I uplifted you and held you in high regard in order to help you become a better person and overcome this difficult time. Every time I think to myself, like, man, I can't get past this or whatever it may be in life that it feels too difficult, I remember. I mean, it's like another verse that I like. I got it tattooed on my forearm too. I don't know if y'all have seen it while I'm posing. It's Philippians 4:13, which says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." And that's really how we should live our lives, trusting in God and putting our faith in Him, so that our lives can be better in a sense. Yeah, they're going to be difficult, but they're always going to be better, you know. So gotta have a high mentality in that regard, because if not, things can be a little difficult. But I will say that be me talking about Christ is for another video, because can, and have spent hours talking about God, talking to God, and let's focus on this. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do just back, but if I get to some shoulders, if I get to some arms, this is how it is. So that's definitely something to keep in mind for the books. As far as the workouts, I said some rows. For shoulders, if I get to it, more than likely it's going to be the same thing I usually do, which is shoulder press, standing or seated, and then some variation of lateral raises, whether it be standing, seated, or the machine. It's all based on preference and comfort. But that's enough out of me. Let's get to this workout. All right. First lift, the lat pull down at a neutral grip. Charger out of my pocket. Neutral grip. Right here. I can go a little heavier. A good 12. You saw how I did it? Neutral grip. So your hands are just going to come straight up. Going to hold here. And when you pull, you lean back slightly and target the bar to your upper chest. Pretty much. Yeah. Thumb over. Thumb. You're not going to be able to do 145. I got you. Just get situated. You ain't got forearms like me. You ain't got forearms like me. You got veins. You got veins. I don't. The only veins I got on my hands. Same, but you got them on your forearm. Also, you're in the camera, right? When you're doing it, When you're doing it, your hands are going to be above your head. When you come back, lean and then try to tuck your elbows to your pockets. Does that make sense? Good. You're going to be in the video? Fuck it, might as well. The first one was the warm-up one. So go ahead and do. That first one was the warm-up. So now we're going to go ahead and get into 4 sets of 12. Good reps. Good reps and pretty decent weight. Mm-hmm. Feel better, huh? Oi! Okay. Fuck it, it's already recording. You know what? Hold on. Let's change the angle on this. Alright. Got that 175. Going 4 sets of 12. You already know. You already know. We need that 4 sets of 12. We need that 4 sets of 12. That's you, bro. Hey, so long as you're getting it, that's all that matters. Exactly, exactly. We'll do that one. Tuck your elbows to your pockets. So when you pull down, you want to have your elbows go like this. There you go. Get those last few in. Whew. Oh, that felt good. Come on. Pull. Sweet. Austin! Austin! Ugh. Yes, sir. Time to get the wrist wraps out. Gonna lift up. Trying to lift up some heavy weight, so let's go ahead and get these on.
I adjusted it and my hands get my arms fucking burning. They gave up. Never used straps.
Try for this next week.
Water.
Let's go. Lean forward a little bit. No. When you're up here, lean forward. Come down. Now, when you come down, lean back slightly. So come up, hold down, and lean back. Lean forward. As you're pulling down, lean back. There you go. Yes. You said you were surprised that you could do 160? Why you say that?
Never really did this far.
Well, now you can.
I always struggle with wide grip.
This isn't wide grip. This is neutral grip.
No. Not me saying like when I do wide grip, I always struggle.
Oh. And guess what? Now you're in the YouTube video. My turn. Let's change up the angle. Hey, Jamie. Let's do 175 again. Just because that's feeling pretty freaking sweet. That's what I hate about these ones.
Maybe both. Got me a little wet.
Why you got 4 water bottles in your bag? The hell? Come on. Oh, shit.
The last one?
After you, yeah. Whew. Don't let the bar come in front of you. Come to your chest. You almost killed yourself. All right. Let's set up for some rows. Oh. You put a plate on that side? So personally, I like doing rows a little elevated, even if it's just a little 25 on top. So start off with 135. Huh? No. So here, grab it about here. What we're doing, simple rows. Whew. Cool 12. Cool 12. Huh? You can get 6 to 8. I'll take 6 to 8. If you want to go lighter, go ahead. There we go. That's better. No? No? It's fine. It happens. All right. 2 plates loaded up. I think I'm going to try working up to 3 for about 6. I feel like that's fairly manageable. So, yeah. Never mind. I'll just stick to 6. No. I'll just stick to 6 on there. Had to lower the weight for the kid. And ain't nothing wrong with that. When you do it, Austin, drop it. When you're doing it, have a slight bend in your knees. Keep your back straight. And when you pull towards your stomach. Does that make sense? So watch. I have a slight bend in my knees. My back is straight. It'll come down. When I pull, I'm right here. Now, don't grab it. Pull. Don't grab it. Pull. Your hands are like this. Right here. And then when you pull, tuck your elbows in. Back straight. Eight. That was good. All right. 2. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Let's change these weights. Okay. We'll do this one next. So I saw this one from a Sam Sulek video. It's a pull down row kind of situation. So thought I'd give it a try. Essentially, at the top, you're going to be using this bench. At the top, you're going to be stretching your lats. And at the bottom, it's a squeeze, and you're sitting up with it. So it's going to be something like this. Whew. I like it. Oh, that feels good. You won't. You won't. 12. 12. And remember, when you do it, you lean forward and you sit up with it. All right, bro. I get. So, as you're sitting down, your arms are going to be stretched over your head. Now, when you pull, you sit up and tuck your hands into your elbows. All the way up. You want me to show you? You want me to show you super fast? You want me to show you super fast? So, you have it right here. When you're getting ready, you set your hands. You have your hands right here above your head. When you pull, I know, right? When you pull, you sit up straight, tuck your hands into your chest or your elbows into your pockets. What you're focusing on is that stretch in your lats. Sit up a little more. You want your back to be pretty much straight up. Right there. Perfect. 12. Two more. All right. Got some heavier weight now. Let's get this stuff rolling. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. I'll take 8. Technically 7, but I like this angle, so I'm gonna keep it here. I'll do 130. Yeah. 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 Whew. Okay, let's go do the finisher. Huh?
I'm not gonna piss everywhere. I'm like a lot of piss.
All right. This is the last thing we're gonna do. Then we'll get out of here. So this is the last thing we're gonna do. Then we'll get out of here. We'll do 12, 4 sets of 12, shoulder press, and then we're done. Oh yeah. There we go. That's a better angle. Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on. You know what? We'll do 2 sets. We'll do 2 sets so we don't get out of here too late. 2 sets. Shoulders. You little bitch ass weight. Huh? What? Oh, I got a cramp in my foot. Oh. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think you had like paperwork.
No, the knockoff Birkin. Okay. Let's watch this man do his sit, then we'll get on out of here. Let's go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead. All right. Can I use the down lighting for a second, Bubba? Can I use the down lighting for a second? I guess. Okay. Let's check out this pump. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. I'd say overall a great pump. Let's get on out of here.